Buddy, today I will be ranking the Batman movies. Batman is he's my favorite superhero on DC, and if it wasn't for Spider-Man, he'd be my favorite superhero, but Spider-Man, he's been my favorite ever since I was a little kid, but Batman, he's my other favorite, and since there's no other Batman movies coming out in a while that's live action or anything like that, I thought I'd rank all the Batman movies. And before I get to this ranking, this is all the live action Batman movies. Let me, can't talk, so I won't be including any of the animated movies, even though some of them would probably be better than all the movies on this list. And that's saying a lot, because, Dark Knight, don't you? But anyway, so yeah, none of the animated movies, and none of the animated movies that got a theatrical release, so no Mask of the Phantasm or no Lego Batman, sorry. And no other films that have Batman in it, but are not Batman movies. So no Suicide Squad and no Justice League. Just Batman-based movies, and yeah, let's get to it. Coming in at number 9 is Batman and Robin. This is crap. This is a terrible movie. But I will give it one thing. It's kind of easy to look at. I think it's better than Superman 4 and Catwoman, because at least it's kind of entertaining in a way. But everything about this movie is terrible. But from the ice puns to the Bat credit card to the Bat nipples to Robin to just, this movie's terrible. It's one of the worst movies ever. And yeah, hey, I will tell you guys one thing. My ranking isn't really anything original. So yeah, Batman and Robin's a terrible movie, but a little bit of backstory, alright? A little bit of backstory. When I was little, not counting the Dark Knight movies and stuff like that. But before I will say this. When I was little, the Dark Knight trilogy, I liked the Dark Knight and Batman Begins the same. And then there was the Dark Knight Rises, which I still liked, just not as much as those two. But from the original 4 Batman movies, my favorite was Batman, of course, because it's Batman. Then I can't believe I'm saying this. My second favorite when I was little was Batman and Robin. Yes. Laugh at me all you want. I don't care. I was a little kid. It's Batman. I mean, anything that Batman touches is gold when you're a little kid, So then, after that, Batman Forever, then Batman Returns. And another reason, Batman Forever, which I can't believe I thought this, but Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, I felt like they had a lot of action. And I thought Batman Returns was lacking a lot of action, which doesn't make sense, because Batman Returns is one of the most action-packed movies, like Batman movies. But Batman Forever barely has any action, to be honest here. And Batman Robin has a lot of action, But anyway, back to it. Batman and Robin, awful, terrible movie, so moving on. Coming in on rate is Batman Forever. This movie, a lot of people don't think it's that bad, and it's not that bad. You can kind of give it a pass, It was, look, I will give it one thing, though. I know it is trying to be really lighthearted, because after Batman Returns, because Batman Returns was so dark, weird, depressing, and disturbing, and all that stuff, but this movie just doesn't work. I mean, Val Kilmer, he was okay as Batman. Chris O'Donnell, he was so annoying. He was annoying in Batman and Robin 2, but Jim Carrey, I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's a movie where Jim Carrey wasn't great in, and this movie's awful. I hate this. It's a bad movie. Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, it's not good. Coming in number 7 is Batman the movie, the 1966 one. Yeah, hold on. So yeah, sorry about that, my mom's calling, but So yeah, coming in at number 7 is Batman 1966. this movie is like the show. It's very fun and entertaining, but it's not a great movie. And I might be a little bit cheating when I say this one because I haven't seen this movie and oh crap, I broke my mask. Joke's on it, it's already broken, but I might be cheating because I haven't seen this movie in about maybe 4 years, and just it's not a great movie, but it is fun. It's very entertaining. It's just it's not a good movie. Alright, coming in at number 6 is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. But yes, this is a Batman movie, and Justice League was not a Batman movie. It was a Justice League movie. But yeah, Batman vs Superman, it's not good. It's okay. It's mediocre and all. It's not a very good movie. Like, yeah, the stuff with Batman was pretty awesome, but I hated it when just Batman goes around killing people like that, like shooting everyone with the Batmobile. But it has some great action, and the fight between Batman and Superman, I wasn't really impressed with it. It was okay, but I thought it was actually kind of pathetic that in The Dark Knight Returns, how they were old men and they were still able to give a more action-packed fight. But yeah, I mean, it introduces Wonder Woman. Jesse Eisenberg, he was a terrible Lex Luthor. I wish they would have cast him as the Riddler. He would have been great as the Riddler, or something like that, you know? It's not a good movie, but, and I don't know why, I just hated the whole thing, Lex kidnapping Superman's mom. I thought that was kind of stupid. And let's not forget, your mom's name's Martha. You are now my best friend. And I hated, they just wasted Doomsday in this. They just wasted him, you know? He could have been, like, a great villain for the DC Cinematic Universe. He was just wasting this. The death of Superman I thought was done terribly. And the final battle was awesome. It was a great battle and all. But am I the only one who thinks, in my opinion, I think it's kind of pathetic that the final battle was between Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all against Doomsday, and the fight between him and Doomsday in the comic book was a million times better. Like, the fight in the comic, The Death of Superman, was just done so well. It was like, you just see Superman just, like, get slowly stripped of his life, you know? It's amazing in the comic book, you know? And I love it when he beats Doomsday. He's just like, did I do it? Did I finally beat him? You know, was Doomsday dead? But enough about Superman. This is Batman. So yeah, this is not a good movie, but it's not a bad movie. I didn't see the other cut, like the extended cut or whatever. I just saw the one that was released in theaters. And yeah, and it's too long and it's really boring. But Batman was awesome, and just enough about this movie. So now we're moving on from the not so good, and from the bad to the not so good to the great. Alright, so coming in at number 5 is Batman Returns. Yes, a lot of people don't like this movie. They think it's way too dark, way too gritty, way too depressing. I thought this movie is awesome. I love this movie. It's a great movie. It's a great Batman movie. It's a great Tim Burton movie. It's action-packed. The Penguin's awesome. Catwoman's awesome, you know? It's a very gritty, very violent, very disturbing, but I can't help but love it. It's a great, great, awesome movie, and it's amazing. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Coming in at number 4 is The Dark Knight Rises. This movie is awesome. I love this movie. The final battle with him and Bane was awesome. The fight between him and Bane was awesome. The final battle I think is very underrated, because when people talk about the fight between him and Bane, they talk about the first fight, when the final battle was still awesome too, but the first fight, I honestly like the final battle more anyway. But yeah, this movie was awesome. Bane was awesome. Batman was awesome, of course, and this is a great movie, and it's so much stuff happening, and I kind of gotta appreciate what they did with Robin, like how the Christopher Nolan Batman movies are trying to be more realistic than all the other ones, so they couldn't have, Robin going around in a Target outfit, but I gotta appreciate what they did. Catwoman was pretty cool in this movie. She was actually pretty cool, and yeah, it was awesome. It was a great movie. So yeah. All right, coming in at number 4. Or hold on, crap. Number 3. Yeah, number 3. Number 3. Batman Begins. Yes, this movie's awesome. It's action packed. It's the first time we ever get to see, like, Batman's origin story. I mean, yeah, Batman and Batman Forever, we kind of got one, but, like, all his training and League of Shadows and stuff like that. And I love how it follows year 1 at times, like the Frank Miller story with him traveling the world and, things like that. Him traveling the world with, it even ends the same way, I love the stuff with the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow is my, well, if you count, like, actually original Batman villains, Scarecrow is my second, but he's my third if it wasn't for another villain, and that villain is Deathstroke, but Deathstroke fights a lot of people, okay? But villains that actually fight Batman, Scarecrow's my favorite, one of my favorites, my second or third favorite, if not for Deathstroke. But yeah, this movie is awesome. It's a great movie. It's a great story. It's so much cool stuff going on, Ra's al Ghul is a perfect villain to start off this amazing trilogy. So yeah, Batman Begins is awesome. Coming in number 2 is Batman. Yes, this movie is awesome. This movie is really cool. This is a great movie. I absolutely love it to death. This is hands down probably maybe my second favorite superhero movie. The number 1 movie on this list is my favorite. But yeah, everything about this movie is awesome. It's action packed. It's a great story. And I feel like this is one of the most comic book one of the most comic book Batman movies of all time. Like, this is like the Joker's plan, and the Joker, how he's like, how he pops out in front of everything, like with the balloons and stuff. And remember the part where he shoots down the Batwing with that long gun? At first I saw that and I thought that was stupid, but now looking at it, that's true comic book fashion. That's true Joker fashion. I need to pop my neck. And just this movie's awesome. It's action packed. It's a great story. It's great characters. It's awesome. Michael Keaton is awesome as Batman. He's awesome. Jack Nicholson kills it as the Joker. And I do love that the love interest in this, Vicky Vale, was a character from the comic books and stuff like that, which I really do respect. And yeah, so yeah, coming in at number 1 is, you all know it, it's The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is my favorite comic book movie and one of my favorite movies of all time. This movie is awesome. I love everything about this movie. I love the scenes with Batman. I love the action. I love Batman in this. He's so awesome. I love the Joker. The Joker is probably the best villain in any comic book movie of all time. It's so awesome. The Joker is so awesome. He's terrifying, and he's one of those villains though. He's one of those characters though, who you just want to kick the crap out of. But if you do, you just can't, because in a way, you just feel like it lets them win. You know what I mean? I might be alone on that, but this movie's awesome. I absolutely love this movie. I love the stuff with Two-Face. I love the beginning where he takes down Scarecrow. It's just, oh my god, this movie is so awesome. Just the interrogation scene was awesome. The final battle with the Joker may have not been very long, but it's my personal favorite final battle in any of the Batman movies. And yeah, the part where he flips the truck and, oh my gosh, I put my arm on my leg too much of it. Yeah. But this movie's just so awesome. And man, this movie's awesome. That's all I can say about it. It's awesome. It's The Dark Knight. But before I go, I will say this one thing. Affleck, please don't leave the Batman. I need this movie. I want an awesome battle between Batman and Deathstroke. Deathstroke is my second favorite DC villain. And actually, is he my second favorite villain of all time? Nah, he's not. But yeah, I've actually, for the next couple of videos, I'll be doing a lot of ranking videos, like here, I got the script, and I drew even a little Batman. Now, the next video I will be doing is the ranking of the Spider-Man movies. And yes, I technically already did do my ranking of this in the films I like but everyone else hates, but that ranking has changed, and I did that ranking before Spider-Man Homecoming came out. So yeah, and then the next ranking I'll be doing is the DC Extended Universe movies, and this list might be, I think is actually kind of original. Might be original. Spider-Man movies is actually, it's original, and at the same time, it's kind of not. Actually, you know, it actually is kind of original, but, then the next video I'll be doing is my ranking of the Star Wars movies, plus the Indiana Jones movies. I mean, it's mostly going to be about Star Wars, and for the last remaining parts of the video, I'll talk about Indiana Jones, and simply this. My ranking, spoiler alert, my ranking is basically the same as everyone else's, and that's what I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Then after that, I don't know what other rankings I'll do in the future. I can't really think of any. I already did the X-Men movies, I already did the Friday the 13th movies, the Child's Play movies. What else can I do? Maybe I'll do the MCU movies, but since I just saw Black Panther. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and good night, everybody.